Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage?
This is your last episode.
Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kirkstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Shotgun will hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle is made, and it's good for a first down at the 47.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Here comes a handoff. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. We got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Hey, triangle over there, wide open. Bad read.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down.
Bad read, bad read.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Defense is stopped for no gain. The defense and the crowd fired up tonight.
That
pattern just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it in the open. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And now the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here. Move the sticks.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it with the draw play.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Ready to get off of the block, as you say today.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking to throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. Heads out of bounds after a
like he had to choose side.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. He shreds the tackle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch, but Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for the wideout.
Right, guy. Why you should stay
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Looking to scramble. On the move, he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game, and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back in motion now. Now in third and very long. Looking to throw.
This is why you didn't float it. Why you didn't float it.
Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to
pick up this third
angle.
He bumped into it.
When you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Damn, so weird. So.
They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this fourth down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Bringing pressure.
Both of them niggas got beat, right?
He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Well, they try them little, but stuck. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's an out route. The catch made. Plenty space at the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Final play before the end of the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand?
I don't know. Is it, man?
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball.
There goes.
Down the middle. It's Jackson. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Okay.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the back now goes in motion. Second down. We're going to throw it. It's Thomas. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th. The Gamecocks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down.
He didn't put his hands up. Oh my God. Where were you at?
Trying for a 4th down completion.
I'll take that. Oh!
Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down.
That's all you got to do.
This one could come back to haunt him.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Pretty easy call for the head coach.
Appreciate that, Mark. Appreciate that, Mark. Appreciate that, Mark. This nigga's dropped the ball. You call him the fuck. Like he's sleeping. This nigga dropped the ball. All right.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
You got it.
Passes the 40. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. They burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
He hands it to the back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the 1st down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the 1st, but the defense deserves credit. Now we got 4th and inches.
Defense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on 4th down. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short. They go on.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in. Now, 3rd down and goal, and if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
It's a good battle down near the goal line. 3rd down and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's got it! Touchdown, LSU! So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch in the game we see all day.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Terrible.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for his big tight end. He's wide open. Look out. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Jerks past the defender. He's in the clear. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either six.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. More set of bounds, but a nice game there. And the offense will have a first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on first down.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The ball still sits at the 1 after the incompletion. Can they punch it in? Third and goal to try to run it in. Well, the power run stuff barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Breaks free.
Returner is tackled down at the 30. And your South Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He finds his man. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half.
Three possession, man, ain't got none but
doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake.
Screen, y'all. Watch that screen.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. They don't convert on 3rd down. Special teams coming on the field. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds.
He ran by the nigga and trying to ran to block him.
Offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Good bad.
The quick throw falls incomplete.
He got knocked to the ground. Jumped in the air.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it.
Ooh.
And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick throw, the catch is made. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes a quick catch. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
On the run, it's Wiley. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground, and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pass rush closing in. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a handoff.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They got a block.
And the Gamecocks will look to convert here on 4th down.
I need a little time.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Once I see you go right there to tight end,
you here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Gets out of bounds after a solid game. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Caught for the completion. Will be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it 2nd and short.
Face paint, whatever that is, face paint. Give him that face paint.
The play fake, looking to pass it.
Face paint.
Snags the quick throw. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
All right, man, get him some more.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
That's a run great route. He just keeps on down with the kids. Ricky Bobby.
And throwing again on second and 10. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up.
Got to, man. Look at me. Hold up. I have to go quickly. There you go.
Quarterback in the shotgun here.
I didn't try to do that. I didn't try to do that.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
That was lucky.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
I did not.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. They'll run it from the gun. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Gets out quickly to the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that previous play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And they'll use the ground game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package.
Breaks clear in open space. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Gain of 19 on the play.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has the first down and more. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
End zone ahead. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field.
That's crazy. I don't even think we turned the ball over.
Stop in the last
Didn't turn that bitch over on down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Gamecocks looking to run some tempo here.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Let's it go quickly. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own to the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. This time a completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The Gamecocks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
Well, that's when you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice 1st down.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense. But they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Good game, dog.
The Gamecocks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st.
Then you get to go to the SEC championship.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw
Then
the ball.
you get to go to the championship.
Past the 50.
At
the 30 now. Past the 10.
31-2.
Game-changing play. Touchdown, Tigers.
Right at that nigga run right on field over that
motherfucker. Another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating
right
in every
at that
phase.
nigga and still through the ball. That was kind of game.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more.
Going back to the house.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Every time you get down the goal, the red zone. Turn that bitch over. Red zone. Red zone. Turn that bitch over. Red zone. Turn over now. Turn over now.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11.
All right, this fucking pass and
on 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. And that will pick up the 1st down. A spot of it.
Shit, the whole fucking game.
This defense has played well, but with a letdown there, a little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Pass caught, 2nd down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a 1st down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Looking for his back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The clock is still running.
They opened up, man. I was like, damn. This shit opened up.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football.
Ooh, let me
see. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Get a touchdown, y'all. I know they don't want to score now, but can we get one, y'all?
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Jump.
Senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better. It's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Finds his target, and it's complete. The Gamecocks will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
6 remain.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looks to the left.
It's been that kind of way anyway.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee.
Hey, good game. Hey.